One of these days I'll get it. Alrighty, guys. Sentinels of the Multiverse. It is January 23rd, 2026, as I record this today. And I have not played Sentinels of the Multiverse in 2026 yet. It's almost been a full month, and I have not played Sentinels of the Multiverse. So, to fix that problem, we're going to be playing Sentinels of the Multiverse on the table here today. We're going to be playing Legacy, Wraith, Dark Visionary, and Skyscraper against Omnitron at the Wagner Mars base. That's what it is. We'll do a quick shuffle on all the decks, and we'll get ready to rock and roll here. Alright, so there's the environment. We'll put that right there. Omnitron. Surely we can beat Omnitron. Surely we can beat Omnitron. We shall see. The thing is, I'm throwing a kicker in here because we are not using the normal cards. For Legacy, he has got his Freedom 5 Legacy, which gives a new power to him. Overwatch. He may either move an environment card and play to the bottom of the environment deck, or one player may play a card. So he doesn't get to give his huge bonus out in this episode today. I know, it's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. And 32 hit points. Wraith is playing her Price of Freedom card, which is, again, different than the normal. Last stand, the Wraith deals up to 2 targets, 1 melee damage each. So I thought I would, not play with the normal cards in this episode. 4 cards. Dark Visionary is Turmoil. Reveal the top 2 cards of a deck. Put 1 on top and 1 on the bottom of the deck. So there you go. Wow, that's January 23rd. January 23rd. I've not played this game all year, so this is our first one. Oh, I need 4 cards, don't I? All right. 25 hit points, 25 hit points, and Skyscraper, we're using her Extremis. Improvise, you may either play a link or move a link from your trash to your hand to play the bottom card of your deck. So there you go. So we're trying some alternate player cards, which I think is going to really mess us up. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're ready to rock and roll. Omnitron says, at the start of the villain turn, flip Omnitron's villain character card. Omnitron flips only once per turn. At the end of the environment turn, play the top card of the villain deck. When Omnitron is destroyed, remove Omnitron villain character cards from play. Either the heroes cannot win until there are no devices in play. 100 hit points. At the start of the villain turn, flip Omnitron villain character cards. I guess he flips right off the bat then. Boom. Oh, wait a minute. At the start of the game, put Omnitron's villain character card into play. Self-aware robotics factory side up first. Okay. At the start of the villain turn, flip Omnitron villain character cards. Flips only once. At the end of the villain turn, shuffle the villain trash and reveal cards from the top until one drone or component is revealed. Put it into play. Put the other revealed cards back in the trash. When Omnicon is destroyed, remove Omnicon's villain character cards from the play. The heroes cannot win until there are no devices in play. Okay. So we start on this side. At the start of the villain turn, flip Omnitron's villain character card. So he's going to flip over, boom, boom. Then he's going to play a card. It's the electromagnetic railgun. It's an ongoing component. At the start of the villain turn, Omnitron deals the 2 hero targets with the highest hit points, each -1 projectile damage each. Destroy this card when Omnitron is dealt 7 or more damage in 1 round. And then, end of turn phases. He doesn't have anything. Yes, at the end of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck. So you play another card, which is the same. I will double check to make sure I shuffled really, really well. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. So we're going to start again. Okay, so the first card we drew was the device. Start of the villain turn, this card deals each hero target X lightning damage, where X is the current hit points of this card. Whew, 15 hit points. And then it plays a card at the end of the turn, which is adaptive plating subroutine. After Omnitron is dealt damage, Omnitron becomes immune to that type of damage. Whenever Omnitron is dealt a different type of damage, Omnitron's damage immunity changes to that type. Okay. Off to Legacy. Reduce damage dealt to him. We're going to play this card here, which is actually going to try and give us a little bit of space here. How's that? Is that any better? Not exactly. Alright, so I'm going to play this next evolution. And then he's going to activate his power. You may either move an environment card and play, or a player may play a card. He's going to have... He's going to have... He's going to have Visionary play a card. Then he's going to draw a card at the end of his turn, and then he's done. Again, he doesn't give his galvanized power with this anymore, but he does allow Visionary to play a card. The card she's going to play is Prophetic Vision. Look at the top 3 cards of the environment deck. Put 1 on top and 2 on the bottom. So we get to kind of, oh my gosh, self-destruct. When this card comes into play, put the top 2 cards of the environment deck face down next to it. The pile is the countdown pile. If the countdown pile is ever empty, everyone dies. Game over. At the start of your turn, a player may skip the rest of their turn to put the top card of the environment deck onto the countdown pile. Okay, I probably want to put that on the bottom. Reduce all fire damage by 3. At the end of the environment turn, play the next environment card. At the start of the environment turn, if each of the players shuffles their trash into their hero deck, destroy this card. Fire damage is reduced by 3. And a player can discard a card to destroy this card. Yeah, I think we're going to put that on top, the oxygen leak, and we're going to put these two on the bottom. That will help. Okay, so that was Legacy's turn. Wraith. I think we're going to do some throwing knives. He's going to power here. Wraith deals up to 3 targets, 1 projectile damage each. And then she'll draw a card. So 3 damage. It's and 1 on Omnitron. He's down to 99. Nice. So 1 on him, 1 on him. That's all I can do. Dark Visionary. So she's going to play a Visionary, deals 1 target, 3 damage. This is, we can lose if we don't do some more damage to this thing. Because it's going to do 15 points of damage to everyone. Are you kidding me? And then for her power, reveal the top 2 cards of a deck. Put 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom. Let's look at his cards. So I think we're going to put this on the bottom. Woo. Put the assault drone on the top. Alright, then she'll draw back up. We're still in trouble, Skyscraper. If you can't do some damage, we're in big trouble. Oof. Alright, so we're going to actually have to play this card. Play this card in front of a non-hero target. So we're going to put it on this guy here. When that target would deal 3 or more damage, prevent that damage, then either destroy this card or put it on top of your deck. So I'm going to put that there as a reminder. Then her play is you may either play a link or move a link from your trash to your hand. I'm going to play with this link. Play this card in front of a villain character card. And discard the... hang on. Maybe I don't want to play that there then. Play this card in front of a target. Reduce the first damage dealt by that target each turn by 1. Yeah, we'll give that to that right there. That's good. And she'll draw a card and be done. Alright. Environment is going to be Oxygen Leak. Reduce all fire damage by 3 at the end of the environment turn. 1 player may discard a card to destroy this. Does anyone want to... I don't know if we do necessarily need to do that. But Legacy will discard a card to discard this. Okay. And flip over. play a card, which is the drones, and then end of turn, shuffle. So we shuffle the villain trash. Shuffle the villain trash and reveal cards from the top until one drone or component is revealed. Well, they don't have anything in the trash, so we can't do anything there. Okay. Then this guy will activate and try to do 11 points of damage to each of us, but because of this link, when the target would deal 3 or more damage, prevent that damage. Oh, you don't want. At the start of the villain turn, this card deals each hero 11 damage. When the target would deal 3 or more damage, prevent that damage, then either destroy this card or put it back on top of your deck. Put it back on top. Unfortunately, though, that's only going to prevent the first 11 damage from Legacy. Then he's going to do 11 damage to Wraith. 11 damage is down to 14 hit points. 11 damage is down to 14 hit points. And 11 damage is down to 21 hit points. That's 33 points of damage this card did. And then after Omnitron is dealt damage, becomes immune to that damage. And then at the end of the environment, then the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest hit points X damage, where X is the number of drones in play. 1 drone. That's a device. And ongoing. So 1 damage. Highest hit points. That's Legacy. He's down to 31. Alright, so that's their turn. So we're going to play this. And he can use an additional power. So we'll activate this power here, which is going to allow somebody to play a card. He's going to have Wraith play Impromptu Invention, draw a card, boom. And then search your deck for an equipment card, put it into play or in your hand, and then shuffle your deck. We are going to get out the micro-targeting computer and put it into play. So it just gets discarded. And then for her power, it's +2 damage. So 3 targets, 3 damage. So he's got 1 hit point left. He's going to take 3 damage, and he's going to take 3 damage. So 3, 3, and 3. Draws a card, and Wraith is done. Visionary. Alright, he's going to deal 3 targets, 2 damage. That's enough to destroy this. 2 damage there. 2 damage on you. This is psychic damage. And then for power, reveal the top 2 cards of the deck. We're going to do this one. Each time a player draws a card, Omnitron deals them 1 damage. Destroy this card when Omnitron is done 7 or more damage. Or at the start of the villain turn, Omnitron deals each +1 energy damage to the hero target with the highest hit points. Destroy this card when Omnitron is dealt 7 or more damage. So, put that on top, that on the bottom. So that's her power. Draw a card. So she's going to play Catch a Ride. She's going to switch to her Tiny. Put these out of the way so I don't accidentally... So she's going to switch to Tiny mode. Switch to Skyscraper's Tiny character card. A hero target other than Skyscraper deals 1 target 2 projectile damage. So... Skyscraper deals 1 target dealt damage that way, 2 irreducible damage. Boom. Alright. So that's 1 shot Tiny. Her power. Skyscraper deals 1 target X irreducible toxic damage, where X is the number of links on that target +1. So 1 + 1 is 2. 2 damage. Ting ting. And then draws a card. Alright. Let's see what the environment. Villainous weaponry, 5 hit points. Increased damage dealt by villain targets by 1. That's not good. So Omnitron flips. Play a card. Oh wait, before we do that, at the start of the villain turn, this card deals each hero target X lightning damage, where X is the current, so it's 2 hit points, so 2 to everyone. 29 for Legacy, 12 for Wraith, 12 for Visionary, 19 for Skyscraper. We got hammered that first round. Okay, then she flips, then we play a card. Then at the end of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck. Destroy all environment cards. Play as many villain cards as environment cards destroyed. So 1 card, which is a repair drone. Then end of turn, end of turn, end of the villain turn. He regains hit points with the number of drones. He's going to gain back 1 hit point. So it looks like there's only 1 drone in play. Alright, Legacy. Alright, you're going to play this here. He can use an additional power, so he's going to activate this power. Legacy deals 1 target 2 melee damage. That's this. No, we can't. We can't, because if he flips over, then he looks through his trash, looking for drones to put back into play. And well, that's a device though, so it wouldn't come back into play. Yeah, we will do it. So two to get rid of that. So deals 1 target 2 melee damage. Each hero target regains a hit point. So everyone gains a hit point. He's back up to 30, 13, 13, 20. That's his first power. Second power, he's going to have a character play a card. Going to have Skyscraper play this card right here in front of her. Play this card in front of play this card in front of a villain character, and discard the top card of the villain deck. Discard the top card of the villain deck. Okay, and then the start of Skyscraper's turn. You may destroy an ongoing card if you do destroy this card. So, so that was Legacy 2 plays. Then draws a card. Where's his hand? He doesn't have any cards? Well, he did discard a card. Okay. Wraith. We'll play this card to reduce an environment's damage by 1. Then she's going to activate this power. 3 targets, 3 damage. So 3 targets, 3 damage. He's down to 1. He's going to take 3 damage, down to 90. And draws a card. She's going to play this card here, Distortion. So whenever she would take damage, we redirect it to this card instead. Then reveal the top 2 cards of a deck. Let's do his deck. Yeah. Put the repair drone on top. This card on the bottom. Then draws a card. Skyscraper. Oh, at the start of her turn, she can destroy an ongoing card. Oh, you know what? Every time we drew a card, we should have taken damage. But we destroy this card when Omnitron has dealt 7 or more damage in a round. Well, we're just going to discard that. I know Legacy drew a card. We'll give him a damage. 29. Wraith took a damage. Take a damage. And then this card is destroyed. So she's going to play this one to switch back to normal mode. Here we go. And then she regains a hit point. Draw a card. And move a card other than rest and recover from your trash to your hand. Guess we'll put this one back in her hand. Then for her power, you may either play a link or move a link from your trash to your hand. So he's going to play that link right back there. And draw a card. Okay. Mars Wagner Mars Base. Fire in the biosphere. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each target 2 fire damage. Each hero must either destroy one of their ongoing or take 2 more fire damage. At the start of the environment turn, one player may discard 2 cards to destroy it. So at the end of the environment turn, this card deals each target 2 damage. So 2 damage is enough to kill this. 2 damage on him, which is down to 88. 2 damage here. 2 damage here. 2 damage here. 2 damage here. Now, each player must do something. Destroy an ongoing card or take 2 more damage. Alright, Legacy will take the 2 more damage. He's got plenty of hit points. She does not have any ongoing, so she's going to have to take the damage. Oh wait, she would take, damage would be redirected here, so giving her back her 2 damage. And then she's going to take 2 more damage there. And then she will take 2 more damage. So, because we didn't have anything at the start of every turn, one player can discard 2 cards to destroy it. Well, that's great. Alright, now flip you over. Flip you over. Alright, so play a card, which is this repair drone. And then at the end of the villain turn, shuffle the villain trash and reveal cards from the top until one drone or component is revealed. Component, okay. Put the other cards back in the trash, okay. End of turn. Number of drones, he's going to regain 1 hit point, back up to 89. And then whenever we draw cards, we're going to take damage again. Oh, and this guy should have been doing damage to itself every turn. So I'm going to give him 1 more point of damage there, because at the end of his turn he gives the damage. All right, Legacy. He's only got 1 card. I don't know, unless I lost his card somewhere. So we'll play this one there. So he's immune to damage from cards. He's going to activate this, deal 1 target, 2 melee damage. So yeah, put the 2 damage on this. And then each hero regains a hit point. So 26, 9, 13, 18. And we're going to have Wraith maybe play another card. Yep, she's going to play Utility Belt. He's going to have her play a card. So now it's her turn. She's going to play Infrared. Yeah, they're getting a lot of overlap here, but that's just the way it is. Reveal the top. So, okay, so that's her card play. Then she'll activate a power, and because of the utility belt, she can use 2 powers. she's going to deal this power here, which is 3 targets, 1 plus 2, 3 damage each. 3 damage is enough to kill this. 3 damage on you. Down to 84. Oh, and we should have been reducing the damage by environment targets by 1 because this card was out. So we did 2 and 2. It should have done 1 and 1. So we should both have 2 hit points back. All of our characters should have 2 more hit points back. Damn it. 20. Okay. Then her second power is reveal the top 2 cards of the villain deck. Put 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom. Okay, we're going to take that. Put that on top. Then she'll draw a card and she'll be done. So she's got a lot of cards out here. Unfortunately, things are getting crowded here, but Dark Visionary. 3 targets, 2 damage. 1 target, 3 damage. Yeah. 1 target, 3 damage. Down to 81. Reveal the top 2 cards of a deck. We'll reveal these here. Oh my gosh. Increased damage dealt by villain targets by 1. Or at the end of the environment turn, destroy H equipment cards. At the start of the environment turn, if each player discards a card, destroy this card. Oh my god. Put that on top. This is a terrible, terrible environment. Oof. And then draws a card. What is going on, Ronaldo? Ancient Sentinel. What's going on? Switch, terrible. Oh, at the start of her turn, destroy an ongoing card, which is this one again. Again, these guys should have taken the damage when they drew a card. I forgot about that. Oh, actually, she wouldn't have taken the damage. This would have gone on this card. So much going on right now. Oh, and then this card gets destroyed. That's frees up a little bit of space there. We're going to play Proportionist. Increase sonic damage dealt by Skyscraper by 1. When Skyscraper character card is switched to a larger size, Skyscraper deals each non-hero target 1 damage. When Skyscraper's character card is switched to a smaller size, she draws a card. So you may either play a link or move a link from your trash to your hand. Play the bottom card of your deck. I'm going to move a link from your trash to your hand and play the bottom card of your deck. Play the bottom card, which is play this card in front of a target. That target deals itself and every other non-hero target 2 irreducible psychic damage now. Play this card in front of a target. That target deals itself and every other non-hero target 2 irreducible damage. Let's give that to Omnitron. And then draw back up. Alright, at the start of the environment turn, 1 player may discard 2 cards. Well, let's see here. A legacy, no wonder he doesn't have any cards because he forgot to draw cards at the end of his turn every time. We're going to have We're going to have Wraith discard 2 cards to get rid of that card. Alright, so play a card. Okay, increase damage. And then this card flips. Okay. Play a card. It's a drone. And then at the end of the villain turn, play the top card of the deck. The target deals itself and every other non-hero target 2 irreducible damage now. So you would have taken 2 damage. Down to 79. Deals the hero target with the highest hit points 2 drones, so 2 damage plus 3 damage. Highest hit points, 3 damage. Down to 24. And then he's going to regain 2 hit points. Back up to 81. Alright. Oh wait, and at the end of his turn, the target deals itself 1 lightning damage. So he's down to 80. Alright, back to our turn. Alright, increased damage dealt by legacy by 1. You can still use an additional power, so I'll do 1 target 2 plus 1 3 damage. Put the hit points on these guys so I don't forget. So 1 target, 2, 3 damage, and regains the hit points. And then we're going to have him let her play a card. Then he's going to draw a card. And now it is to the Wraith. Wraith can play the stun bolts. So she's going to do 3 targets, 3 damage. That's enough to kill this guy. 3 damage to you. 3 damage to you. And second power deals 1 target, 3 damage. So might as well put that on Omnitron as well. And then he's -1 damage. And then draws a card. Visionary. And we'll deal each target 2 damage. That's enough to kill this. 2 damage here. Reveal the top 2 cards of a deck. Well, I guess we're going to get one of these. And then she'll draw a card. Skyscraper. So she's going to switch to Tiny. So switching to Tiny. And because of this, she gets to draw a card. Then reveal cards from the top of your deck until 2 link cards have been. There's a link. And then you can either put each of these cards in your hand or into play. Put this card in front of an environment target. Reduce damage dealt by that target to heroes by 2. Increase damage dealt to that target by 1. Yeah, I guess we put it there. Shovel the other reveal cards back in the deck. Okay, so that was the card I played. Okay. And for power, deal 1 target, X irreducible, X is the number of links on the target. So he now has 1, 2, 3 links. Plus 1, so 4 damage. Down to 68. Let's get 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's got 3 links on him. These are all hers. These are all legacies. Yeah, Skyscraper is gonna end up killing him very quickly with that. Play a card, same thing. Wow. So they do plus 1 damage, plus 2 damage now. Guess we should have tried to kill these guys. Alright, so he flips over. This down there so I don't get. Okay. Play a card, which is this component, and then at the end of the environment turn, shuffle the villain trash and reveal cards until a drone or component is revealed. Oh, you're stupid, stupid, stupid. Okay. Then at the end of a turn, it also deals himself 1 damage. Down to 67. Okay, I think that's everything. He doesn't actually do any damage. He's got a bunch of components out. So he's going to play this card to reduce damage by 1. He's increased his damage, so he's going to deal 1 target 2 plus 1, 3 damage. That's going to be him, 1, 2, 3. And then he's gets to heal 1. And then this card, we're going to use that to remove an environment card. Either move an environment card in play to the bottom of the environment deck, Okay. Do that. Wraith here. She doesn't have this card, so she's going to be able to do some pretty good damage here. So she can do 3 targets, 1 plus 2, 3 damage. So 3 damage on you, 3 damage on you. And then the Wraith deals 1 target, 1 plus 2, 3 damage, which is enough to kill this guy. And that link goes back over there. And she'll draw a card. Yeah, neither one of these cards. 2 damage, I guess. She'll do 2 damage. Down to 59. And reveal the top 2 cards of a deck. Let's reveal these. Put this on the bottom. Okay. Draw. Oh, take a damage when we draw. Should have taken a damage when we drew. Because of this stupid thing. But now because she's got this here. Start of your turn, you may destroy an ongoing card. We're actually going to get rid of this one. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we're going to actually play this. Switch to Skyscraper's normal character card. So she's increasing in size. What is it?
Strawberry cheesecake.
Yeah, I'll take that. That sounds good. Huh?
Strawberry some kind of fluff.
Oh, looks good. Yeah, I'll try it.
Pull it from here.
Okay. Thanks. Alright, switch to her normal character card. When she does that, she does 1 damage to any non-villain target. Destroy all link cards. Unfortunately, she's got to destroy all her link cards. Which are there and there. I think are the only 2. And all environment cards and up to 2 environment ongoing cards. Wonderful. Each hero regains a hit points. Nicely done. That's going to save her bacon. That is going to save her bacon. Alright, and then normal, you may either play a link or move a link from your trash to your hand. Play the bottom card of your deck. So we're going to, let's see here. Move this to our hand and play the bottom card of our deck. Oh, play this card in front of a target. Reduce the first damage dealt by that target by 1 each turn. Yeah, let's give it to Omnitron because he's a jerk. Draw a card. Legacy, you forgot to draw your card again, buddy. Hopefully I'm not forgetting that. Boom. All targets immune to damage. At the start of your turn, a player may skip the rest of their turn to destroy this card. All targets are immune to damage. Great. He flips over. He flips over. Play a card. After Omnitron is dealt damage, Omnitron becomes immune to that type of damage. Then at the end of the turn, play the top card, which is a drone. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each hero target with the highest hit points, X energy damage, which is the current. Oh, but everyone's immune to damage, so we don't take any damage. Legacy can skip his turn to destroy this card and make it, yep, which he's going to do. And he just skips his turn. Wraith. Yeah, I guess she'll play this card with all of her other ones. He's got a boatload of cards out. So, deal one target, 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Deal one target 3 plus 2, 5 damage. He's down to 50 hit points. It's going down quick now. That's our 2 card plays. Alright, so she's going to play this card out in front of her. It's going to activate it to destroy an ongoing card, which is going to get rid of that. And she'll draw a card and be done. And Skyscraper. Okay. He's going to play this on that. So he can't do any damage. Ha ha ha. Then play a link card. Yeah. Play. So now I got 2 links on him. Okay. Alright, draw a card. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each hero 2 damage, -1 for, she's got something. Where is it? Reduce damage dealt by environment cards by 1. So it's going to do 2 damage to everyone. So instead it's just going to do 1 damage to everyone. So this starts with 4 hit points. It takes 1 damage. It takes 1 damage. 1 damage. 1 damage. 1 damage. 1 damage. Now wait a minute. Reduce damage dealt to legacy by 1, so he gets his hit point back. And she gets her hit point back because the damage goes on this guy. Lots going on in this one. Okay. Whose turn is it? Oh, it's the environment turn, right? And then each hero is either going to destroy one of their ongoing cards or take 2 more damage. So ongoing card or 2 more damage or 1 more damage. 0 more damage. Because she reduces it by 1 and he takes 1 less damage, so he would take 0 damage. So he just ignores that. She doesn't have any ongoing. She's got all environment cards. So she would take 1 more damage. 1 more damage. 1 more damage. Alright. Flips over. Okay. Play a card. Then we gotta shuffle his trash. And we got a drone. We put the drone in play. Then this card would try to deal damage, but it can't deal damage. If it tries to deal 3 more damage, it's going to try to deal 3 damage. It can't because this card blocks it and gets discarded. This destroys all environment cards. And then this gets played. Destroy, oh my god, all equipment cards. That's not good. This is literally going to destroy, oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. She's got 1 ring. Oops. And deals each hero character 2 lightning damage for each equipment card belonging to the hero destroyed this way. Wow. Wow. So 1 card is 2 damage, minus 1, so he's down to 1 damage. She dies because she had 7 cards. That would have been 14 damage. So Wraith is knocked out. Equipment. No equipment. No equipment. So that is a bad one. I don't think it's going to matter because we're going to be able to knock him down pretty quickly here. Our legacy. Okay. So he's going to deal 1 target 2 plus 1. Oh no, that's yeah, plus 1 3 damage. 3 damage. We're just going to knock this thing out. Get it out of there. Whew. It's been a lot of work. Draw a card. His second one is going to be to have a player play a card. It's who's he want to have play a card? He'll play this. Have Visionary 3 targets, 2 damage. 2 damage to you. 2 damage to you. Alright, then I'll draw a card. Wraith, 1 player can draw a card, destroy an environment card, or put an ongoing card in play on top of its deck. Oh, this is a 1-shot. That's out of there. Ongoing. There is no ongoing. She'll have Visionary draw a card. Might as well. And then for Visionary's turn. Alright, so we'll play this. So at the start of her turn, Visionary deals each villain target 1 damage. Her power is going to be reveal the top 2 cards of the deck. Omnitron deals each hero 4+1 and destroy all hero ongoing cards, or bring out the drone. I think we'll bring out the drone. Alright. Then she'll draw a card. Okay. All right. Let's switch to her huge character card. When she does that, she deals 1 damage. Boom. Boom to everything. And then Skyscraper deals 1 target 3 melee damage. Boom, boom, boom. You may discard a card. If you do, you may play a card. Well, let's discard a card. Which will be this one. And play a card. So switch to Tiny, which allows her to draw a card. And put any number of wing cards in play back in your hand. You may then play X link cards, where X is the number of wing cards returned to your hand by this card. So like you can rearrange, I guess. She doesn't need to do that. And she'll draw and be done. Next up, at the end of the environment turn, play the next environment card. At the start of the environment turn, if each player shuffles their trash into their deck, destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, if self-destruct sequence is in play, put this card on top of the countdown pile. Oxygen Link again. All right, flipping over. Playing a card. Drone. Playing another card. Ugh. Each hero Each hero 5 damage. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 hit points left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's only going to take 4 damage. Still. And destroy all hero ongoing cards. That's crazy. Ongoing. At least it doesn't deal any damage to him. This is ongoing. Wow, that just wiped us pretty much out. And then at the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest hit points 2, 3 damage. Because there's 3 drones in play. Down to 18 hit points left. And this card has got 4 hit points. And it's going to deal 4 damage. Down to 14. And then he takes damage to himself, which is nice because of that card. Oh, and reduce the damage he does by 1. But he's not actually doing any damage. It's these guys that are doing the damage. So, alright, well, Legacy's just got screwed. So I guess he's going to deal 1 target, 3 damage. Draw a card. Guess we'll do the 3 damage to that. Then he can discard a card, which is going to be this one. Then he'll draw a card and be done. There is no ongoing cards. Destroy an environment card. Let's just get rid of that. Dark Visionary. Oh, she shouldn't have taken damage. It should have went there. Gosh darn it. Alright, so let's look at the top 3 cards of the villain deck. 1 on top, 2 on the bottom. So this one deals all equipment damage. Deals highest hit points. Yeah, I guess. I think we want to put that on bottom. Put that on top. Okay. Ongoing huge. When this card enters play, switch to Skyscraper's huge card. Reduce damage dealt to Skyscraper by 2. Redirect any damage that will be dealt to a hero to Skyscraper at the start of your turn. Okay, so now destroy an environment card. It might not have been the greatest play. Okay. Whoa. Let's see what we got here. At the end of the environment turn, destroy H equipment cards. We have no equipment cards because you just screwed us. And then... Alright, his turn. Start a turn. He flips over. Okay. play a card. And then real cards until a drone or component. So these are the new cards that came into play. End of the turn. Hero, highest hit points. 2, 3 damage. So yeah, we're gonna lose. Highest hit points, 1 damage. Start of the turn, start of the turn. Okay. Oh, and then he does 1 damage to himself. Three targets, 3 damage. It's enough to destroy these 2. And 1, 2, 3 damage. Down to 38. Then he is going to have a character play a card. Then she is going to destroy an environment card. Then she is going to play a card with the top 3 cards in the environment deck. Put 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom. All targets immune to damage. Means these guys aren't going to do anything if that happens. Yeah, let's put that on top. Let's put that on top. Okay. Destroy an ongoing card. And then Skyscraper. Alright, so switch to Skyscraper's tiny. One hero other than Skyscraper deals 1 target 2 damage. So we'll put 2 on you. And then Skyscraper then deals 1 target dealt damage that way, 2 irreducible melee damage. Two irreducible, so 2 damage to you. Okay. Draw a card and draw. Oh yeah, all targets are immune to damage. Start of the turn, flips over. Plays a card. Plays a card. So he wouldn't take any damage. He would not be able to give any damage. Legacy. It's going to play a card. Every hero draws a card. Oh, he wouldn't draw a card. You're dead. Okay. Then his power is to have a character play a card, or he can discard this, but we might as well do that with this. Maybe we have have Skyscraper play a card. Yeah, let's do that. So switch to our normal card. Destroy all link cards, all environment cards, and up to 2 villain ongoing cards. And then each hero regains a hit point. Alright, so that was Legacy having her play a card. That worked out pretty good. And now for her, when I have Visionary draw a card, then Visionary's turn. We'll go ahead and select 2 cards from the villain trash. Put one on the top and one on the bottom. Yeah, there. And then just try an ongoing or take one ongoing card from a hero trash and put it on top of that hero's deck. You know what? Let's reveal these 2 cards. Oh, good thing I decided to do that. Let's put this on the bottom. Self-destruct sequence. Alright, draw a card, be done. We can play that card on that so he doesn't do any damage. And then you may either play a link or move a link from your trash to your hand. Let's put a link from our trash into our hand. And then play the bottom card of our deck. Switch to normal, destroy any number of cards. Skyscraper deals up to X. Targets 2 projectile damage and 2 fire damage each. Number of cards destroyed this way. So switch to our normal. Let's start there. She's already at normal. And destroy any number of wing cards. So I can destroy. And for every card destroyed, deal 1, target 2, projectile and 2, so 4 damage. So that's enough to kill that. Okay. I think that's right. The environment turn, destroy H equipment cards. Well, guess what? We got no equipment. Ha ha. Flips over. Play a card. Yeah, Omnitron is tough with his cards to destroy equipment and ongoing cards. Yeah, it is. This is a very bad setup with these characters and this villain, because he's wiped out Legacy, he wiped out Wraith. So now we're looking for a device. No, we don't play devices. Drone or component. Drone or component. There we go. These go back. Regains hit points. So there's 2, 4. So it's a 3. He's going to regain 6 freaking hit points too. He's going to go all the way back up to 40 hit points. Damn it. 40 hit points. I don't know if we're going to do 40 in one turn. So deal 1 target 2 damage. And each hero regains a hit point. Thank God for that. Then his ability is to have another character play a card. Let's play that one right there. That target deals itself 2 damage. And 2 damage. And 2 damage. Cool. Good job. Wraith. Destroying environments. Boom. Visionary. Deal everyone 2 damage. That's enough to kill this. Deal 2 damage to you. Ability is to reroll the top 2 cards of the deck. Let's put this there. This on the bottom. Draw a card. Okay, we'll put that one on him. You either play a link or move a link from your trash to your hand. Let's bring a link from our trash to our hand. And then play the bottom card of your deck. Switch to Skyscraper's Huge. Skyscraper deals 1 target 4 damage. Down to 32. And deals 1 target 1 projectile damage. Or deals each target 1 projectile damage. Ooh, that's everyone. That's us. That's us. She deals everyone 1. Oof. But 4 damage, yeah, okay. Let's find out how bad this is going to be. Okay, not great. Flip over. Play a card. Play the top card of the villain card. Oh no. Deals each target 8 damage. So everyone's going to be dealt 5 damage. Farg. 5 damage. 5 damage. Destroy all hero ongoing cards. Oh, and her damage would have went here, so she gets 4 more points back. And that is an ongoing card. So that all gets destroyed because of this. Okay, he's got 31 hit points. I don't know. Let's have each player draw a card. Then I'm going to have one player play a card. And we're going to do Inspiring Presence. The first time I've seen this card all game. When this card enters play, each hero regains a hit point. Yay. And increase damage dealt by heroes by 1. So now we finally get a boost. Finally. She can destroy an environment card. Boom. Visionary. Play this card next to a target, huh? We're going to do this one again. Select cards from his trash. Let's put that on top and on bottom. And then, yep, okay. Then reveal 2 cards. Let's do that. I guess I'll put that one on top and this one on bottom. Draw a card. Let's just play this link on them so we can have lots of links out there. Then our power. Destroy an environment card. No. Alright, can't do anything. That's fine. The environment turn, play the next card. Reduce all fire damage by 3. What's this card say? At the start of the villain turn, Omnitron deals to 2 hero targets with the highest hit points 3 damage each. Three damage, huh? Not good. We should have destroyed this card. I don't think we did 7 damage. Alright, this flips over. Play a card. And then... Okay. 3 projectile damage each because of we did that. He's going to regain 2, 3 damage. Highest hit points. 3 damage again. Jesus Christ. Oh, I forgot we're +1 damage now. Alright, we can reduce damage dealt to him. We're going to activate his power to get rid of this. Draw a card. She will destroy an environment card. Boom. Dark Visionary. We're just not doing enough damage to do anything. We're just not doing enough damage. A Wraith got knocked out too early. She was doing all of her damage, and yeah, it's just we're not getting anywhere. He's supporting. She doesn't do much damage. She can do some damage, but they keep getting us wiped out, so... Jeez. Play a card, start your turn. Reveal the top 2 cards of a deck. Let's look at these two, because there's only 2 cards left. Oh, yeah. So... doesn't matter what we play, because... terrible environment cards. So destroy, what, 1, 2, 3 links. And so switch to normal. Destroy any number of link cards and deal X targets 2 projectile and 2 fire damage each, where X is the number of cards destroyed, so that would have been 3 cards. So 3 is going to 4 damage, and 4 damage. And then you may either play a link or move a link from your trash. To your hand. Alright, and then she'll draw a card. And we got the self-destruct. When this card comes into play, put the top 2 cards in the environment deck face down next to it. If the countdown pile is ever empty, it's game over, we lose. At the start of the environment turn, if the countdown pile contains H plus 2 cards, the sequence has been aborted in the countdown pile, and this card are destroyed. Two highest heroes, 3 damage each. I don't think we flipped over yet. Play a card, play a card. Destroy all equipment cards. We don't have any equipment this time. Deals each hero character card 2 lightning damage for each equipment card belonging to the hero destroyed. Well, again, we don't have any equipment, so you didn't do anything to us. But that's how he killed Wraith, was like she had 7 equipment cards out. 2 times 7 is 14 damage and just killed her in like one shot. This is a brutal, brutal card. Brutal, brutal card. Alright. Oh, I keep forgetting we're +1 damage, dude. Unfortunately, we didn't get a single damaging card. His ability is to have a character play a card. Let's see if we can find somebody that can do some damage. No. We have literally no cards that that deal damage. It's Aive. Well, I guess he can actually just move an equipment environment card. Yeah, well, let's just get rid of this. Sure, let's just get rid of it. Says he can get rid of an environment card and play. I think that's kind of cheating, but I don't really care at this point. One player draws a card. Can you do some damage? No. Jesus Christ. Like, we have way too many support characters. And our 1 damage dealer is dead. And if we can't kill these things by the time it's going to be over anyways. So put the villain trash on the bottom of the villain deck. Visionary deals herself X psychic damage, or X is the number of cards moved from the villain trash this way. No, that would kill her. Well, I think I've given up on this one. I'm sorry. I've just given up. It's just, we just can't win. It's going to take it's going to take way too long. So, this environment is terrible. The villain is not fun to play against. This Omnitron version is terrible to play against. With this way to just remove player cards. So we're going to go ahead and call this one right now because I am done. Done. I guess I should have just stuck with the normal character cards because these add-on ones did not work very well, to be honest. Oh well, sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you, man. I think I should have played on the digital tonight. I'm just, yeah. This environment is just the worst environment that Hi. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.